Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to another pick a card. So in this reading, we're actually going to be looking at what to expect this week, right? So we have pile number 1, 2, and 3. So whichever deck you're drawn to, go ahead and see what lies ahead for you for this week. In the meantime, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you, okay, for being part of our little community, our little Wanderlust family. All right, sending you besitos. Without further ado, let's see what lies ahead for this week. What's going on? Ooh, what's going on for the week ahead of you, for you, okay? See you in a bit. All right, pile number 1. So let's see what we have for you for the week ahead, okay? I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, actually. So let's see what lies ahead for you for this week. What's in store for my pile number 1? This one popped up. 9 of Swords, so it could be a great deal of pensitivity is what I'm getting, just like a lot of thought. Yeah, I'm actually gonna leave this here. Okay. Sorry, what lies ahead? Ooh. All right, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is in fact and heading towards an idea, acting on an idea, basically, is where you're getting. You're going towards something spiritually is what I'm getting. Making an action, taking action is what I'm getting as well. Let's see what we also have. Pile number 1. I also do see here that it could have been like not the right timing is what I'm getting. I see a lot of pentacles here, okay, but we do have these are all upright, by the way, but I do see here the Wheel of Fortune and the World in reverse. So I'm guessing that it could have been like there can be a missed opportunity that's going on, and Spirit wants you to pay attention a little bit more. Remember, the cards are just potentials, right? It's just energy is subject to change, right? Pile number 1. I do see here where you have the King of Cups, right? So it's like you're thinking, well, this could have happened a different way. You're seeing how a situation is coming about the same way. And I honestly feel, pile number 1, where you are starting to notice like, hey, I'm not really going to get into this right now. Like, this is not the way or the path that I'm going. And yeah, I could have been at a loss. You lost something, or you invested in some sort of like intention, and there was that lack, there was a lack thereof. And then with the 9 of Pentacles, it's telling me that although you are in that mindset, that mentality, you're going to have that type of clarity where you're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to do some more research. And you know what, like, do some research on your search engine. It is the best kind of like your best guide is what I'm getting, right? I also do see here with the 4 Cups in reverse that you're no longer thinking about kind of like, okay, these emotions on investing. I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers out here for the Earth. And there's like no rebirth is what I'm getting. So the world in reverse is clarified by the Four of Swords. There's a type of contemplation. There's you're giving yourself that type of like setback, like, hey, I don't know, maybe it's like not the right time, or I do feel honestly that you're going to be like a little bit in your head, but Spirit wants you to know that, just keep going. There's this death that's out here. Look at this, 2, 4, 6, 6 of Cups. Okay, it could have been, again, with the past, you knew how to create a new stable outcome, or you are in the midst of doing that, right? And it's also helping you see where, pile number 1, it is that you need to focus on. How much of the work are you putting in, and are you putting in that same effort that you were in the previous situation, right? Or in type of investment, it could have been. We also do see here the lack, right? It's that lack mentality, something in the physical, all right? And then the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I do see here where, although you are coming to a conclusion where you know what's going on, however, it's going to take you a while to manifest a different situation. But I do feel like you have all the tools. You have all the tools. You have had all the tools this whole time. It could have been, I don't know if you've ever heard of that reference of like Thomas Edison. He knew of 1,000 ways to not create electricity or light up a light bulb, but there was like that one way that it's like, okay, well, there's 1,000 ways not to create a light bulb, but or light up a light bulb, but now I know this one way, okay? So that's what I am seeing. So I like this for you. I really do like this for you. Let's go ahead and get some unicorn messages for you. Unicorn messages. What unicorn messages do we have for my pile number 1 for the week ahead? This is awesome. I kind of do like this, like, not gonna lie. It's like, okay, it's such a crazy thing, like, to know that you're coming into the cycle the same way, and then you're just like, wait a minute, no. Right? No. What messages do we have for my pile number 1 for the week ahead? Thank you, Spirit. They keep falling down for some reason. If you fall down, get back up again is what I'm getting. If you fall down, get back up again. It's okay to get back up again. Okay. Sorry if my hands are ashy. At the bottom of the deck, we have manifest your dreams. Focus on your vision. Seek satisfaction and contentment. Oh, this is so pretty. I like this. So we have 23, 6, 15, 25, and of course at the bottom of the deck was 22. All right, you have a lot of even numbers is what I'm getting. Majority, yeah, like a lot of the cards, 5, like 4 out of 5 cards have even numbers. Okay, so with this playing out, the messages here, we see soul satisfaction, enter the magic, cosmic rainbow, and caring community. It's instead of going, I don't see you going into hermit mode, because you are going through these like trials and tribulations, and it's possible that you need to co-create, and Spirit wants you to head out. I feel like you're heading out and not staying so cooped up, even though it's like nice and it feels like, oh yeah, it can save money, whatever it may be. Okay, look, you need to go outside. Enjoy the fresh air. Go for a walk. It's in the way where you are grounded. Spirit wants you to connect to Gaia, is what I'm getting. Continue on. Don't let whatever situation is going on, or if the cycle is continuing, like, that there is repairing or work that needs to be done. However, you could still go on. You're still going on, I see, with like your daily activities, right? Remember, major have like blessings and situations, they happen very small, in very subtle ways, you know. And that's what I do see here. I also do see here, pile number one, where you're starting to honor your uniqueness. You're not so, you know, the same as others is what I'm getting. And you do what makes you feel good, okay? For the week ahead. I also see that you're living in the present moment. You're not dwelling in the past and you're not fretting about the future. You're seizing the moment, right? You're staying present. This is why you're just like, you know what? It is what it is. This is it. And then look for the gold, the pot of gold. Accept joy. I feel this is going to be towards the end of the week, right? You're going to start having that clarity on the situation and why it didn't work out, you know, before. And you're like, okay, well, now I'm going to fit the pieces of the puzzle together. And it's like, it's going to be kind of like in an instant is what I'm getting. Caring community, participate and belong, enrich your life. So it's very, very, very important for you to continue to do your small activities throughout your week, right? Let's see what is the advice for my pile number one for the week ahead. What is the advice? Yin. Yeah, see, you're just letting that attraction in. It's like you fall back, that feminine energy, and you could be masculine, you can be male and still be in your feminine energy, okay? Let's see. What advice do we have for my pile number one for the week ahead? Thank you, Spirit. 15. So message in a bottle, expect something that's really small, right? It's that type of communication, or even you want to communicate with spirit is what I'm getting as well. You also do want to stay in high regards for yourself is what I'm getting. And then of course we have 5, orphaned. So it's like a certain sense of loss. We did have the 5 of Pentacles that was here below. However, it may feel of lack, but remember, rejection is your protection is what I'm getting. Yeah, stay poised, my loves. Stay poised. So yeah, like this has been your reading for the week ahead. I hope this helped. I hope you got some insight and maybe a spark of just, you know, intention, right? So if you made it this far, I will see you in the next reading. Besitos. Hello, pile number 2, if you chose this deck. So we are going to be looking at a week ahead for you. What lies ahead? So let's go ahead and get started. I don't do that bendy thing just because I'm not even good at it. Not gonna lie. So what lies ahead for my pile number 2, Spirit? What lies ahead for the week for my pile number 2, Spirit? Well, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. All right. Something's coming to light here is what I'm getting. Pile number 2. And it could be that you've already known. Look at my cards. Look how they're bent. I should stop doing this. Okay. I should stop like bending my cards in general. Anyway. All right. So give me a moment to look at the cards and reciprocate that message to you. Or messages in this case. You're clearing up the clutter. You're clearing up the clutter that is giving you a transformational situation that you're heading towards. I do feel that you are very it could have been, it just like came out of, it's going to be coming out of an instant. It's going to be very fast moving. It's going to be very fast movement. I do see here you're following your experience. It could have been, hey, I know what to do exactly in that situation. So it could be pile number 2. Remember, this is, energies are subject to change, right? Scorpionic energy I see here. But for what I see here laid out on the table is pile number 2, where you have this aha moment. It could have been where you did not know why you were going through such tremendous like headaches, okay? Or if you were going through so much like hardship is what I'm getting. I don't see the pentacles here, so your money is good. Who knows? I'm not sure. We'll find out right now when we clarify. But this is showing me how to, where you feel liberated in a sense. Very childlike mentality is what I'm getting here with the 6 of Cups for some reason. But then again, it's something that you have endured before, or it's someone that you've endured before, and that triggered that notion of like, I know what to do in this situation. I'm going to put an end to this, okay? Let's go ahead. Yeah, see, the 4 of Pentacles has been wanting to come out. I've been looking at that 4 of Pentacles for a good while, let me tell you. So let's go ahead and clarify the cards now. Let's see what is about money. Maybe you're setting a better structure for yourself, a better foundation. I don't see the Tower as of yet. At the bottom of the deck, ooh, Temperance. Okay, so it could be like you're mending some sort of situation, or you're projecting a lot more of your experience and your knowledge instead of like your heart. I only see the 3 cups out here, but for the week ahead, I do also see that you're following your intuition on setting higher standards for the situation, or looking up and above that situation, because I do see here you're creating something where you created a situation where you essentially created your downfall. So it's like, you know, when you like tear a piece of paper off of a notebook and you're just like toss it, and I see like this trash can full of like just crumbled up pieces of paper, but it's like that aha moment that you have, okay? You start setting your feelings into that. You're very active on, you know, trusting your gut. And I do see this here with the Page of Cups, clarifying the Death. It's something small and tangible. Even though this is the cup, I do feel like whatever is in trust, like from trusting your gut, your emotion is tangible inside, where you can see that physical aspect. Let's go ahead and get some Moonology messages for you out here. This is good. I should like call this entire just like reading just like an aha moment is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get some Moonology out here for you. Okay, so I see surrender to the divine, full moon. Sorry about that, you guys. Sorry. And then the answers you need are coming. So it's like you've been in this situation before. It's the same thing that happened with pile number 1, or like a similar situation. At the bottom of the deck, we have nothing is yet set in stone. It's not, because it's like energy is subject to change always. It's in life, it's always a two-way door on a decision or intention. You open that door, and if you don't like it, you can go ahead and close it out, right? There's endings of cycles, there's beginnings as well. That's what I'm referring to, essentially. Okay, let's see. we have 2 full moons in Gemini, all right? Oh, Gemini, and Gemini, you could be a Gemini, or you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon, and of course we have communication is key. Be clear during this week on whatever intentions you set. One thing I wanted to tell you, pile number 2, is something that I just learned recently, like legit this morning, okay? Or when this was like, when I was doing this reading for you. I have this motto now. It's speak what you seek until you see what you spoke. Okay? Seek what you speak until you see what you spoke. So you want to be careful with your words this week is what I'm getting. All right? So let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice for you, pile number 2. Let's get some advice for you. Oh, let's get some advice. What advice do we have for my pile number 2 for the week ahead? I love this for you. This is legit, like, triumphant. I really like this. I usually go with the pile number 2 anyway. Don't tell the other piles. Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. And then, of course, at the bottom of the deck, we have, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Yeah. Like, remember, rejection is like your protection, okay? Don't forget that. All right. So we have happiness is my birthright. My energy creates my reality. See what I'm talking about? You know, seek what you speak. Okay? Speak what you seek. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So it's like, how can you help yourself, right? Situations happen, especially like a crumbling or a downfall, separation, or like a breakup in this case, happen, you know, because the foundation was not, you know, solid, okay? Or it's something that you're just like, you know what? I don't think this is right for me. And subconsciously, you were starting to create a different outcome for yourself, whether you were noticing or not, okay? But yeah, this is what lies in the week ahead for you. I really like this reading. It's really pleasant, you know? It's really like gung-ho, but, you know, super just chill. But yeah, if you made it this far, you know, don't forget to stay tuned for the next reading, okay? Bye, besitos. Hello, pile number 3, if you have chosen this deck. I don't know what it is. I forgot. I lost track of all my decks. I should probably do like a this is my deck collection thing. Anyway, so this reading is for you on what lies for you for the week ahead, okay? Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. I feel like you're just in it right now. Like you're in the zone. Like, I'm in the zone right now, and you can't, it's like you're untouchable is what I'm getting. Oh, that's so funny. Let's go. Okay, what lies ahead for my pile number 3? What lies ahead for my pile number 3? A lot of thinking is going on. Majority of the week is going to be like thought process. What lies ahead for my pile number? Do I take these, Spirit? No. I'm curious though. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. I'm so sorry. So give me a moment to see how this is going, okay? Okay. I do see here that there is some naive intention is what I'm getting, or like this recklessness, you know, with the Fool out here in the reverse. I also do see here that there is a bit of a distraction that you've had as far as like your mindset mentality that you will be having. I don't see that it's really big because I just see the Page and then the Two of Swords here, but it's like a choice or a decision that you have to make on making a plan is what I'm getting, but you're holding back, and I'm kind of curious to see why it is. But I do see here at the Ace of Wands, it's kind of like you're gonna find that new beginning. You're gonna have that aha moment. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna title this like reading for everybody, because everybody's having the aha moment. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and clarify. Look at this, the Magician. You're holding back. Okay, it could be like hermit mode, or it could be like your investments are being placed elsewhere is what I'm getting. Yeah, you have that clarity. It could be like you're having a head over heart decision. Yeah. Or you're making a head over heart decision, but I do feel like it's keeping you up. It's going to be keeping you up at night, or it could have been some sort of like contemplation. It could have been you went out on a whim and you took action on a situation or towards a situation, but I feel like the outcome is going to be very different than what you expected. So now you're just chilling. Okay, you're going to be chilling. I feel like you're going to take a leap of faith is what I'm getting, but it's like it's that planned action that wanted to be presented, you know, or maybe this could help you. Maybe the energies can change, but I do see at the bottom of the deck the Nine of Swords again, or the Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. So it's kind of like you have anxiety and you're like overthinking, thinking at night, but it's kind of like that contemplation that you have had of that tangible aspect, and that's that generosity that you've had for yourself or for others. Okay, how can I make this situation how I've been setting my intention towards? But I do feel here, pile number 3, that it's not where you are being led astray is what I'm getting. It's kind of like, hey, I need to work on this part of myself because I haven't been able to do that. It's something that has been placed on the back burner is what I'm getting. Like something's being and now is time. Like spirit wants you to work on it. Like work on yourself a little bit more, sis. Okay. So I do feel here, okay, that makes sense. You're going to be working on yourself a little bit more. Yeah. For the week ahead. And it could be some sort of like facet about yourself essentially that you're going to be working on. So let's get some messages out here for you, pile number 3. Let's get some messages out here for you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Let's get some messages out here for you. Let's get some messages out here for you for the week ahead. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have portal. Doors are opening up. You decide. Rewards wild card. So you've decided to do this. You've asked Spirit, hey, I need help on this. Can you help me? So it's you've reached out with Spirit. It could have been in the most recent past is what I'm getting too. So we have out here, we have your life is a canvas, artist manifestation, and it's right next to the Magician. Okay, creative accountability. Remember, there's a saying that I told actually one of the other piles. It's you speak what you seek until you see what you spoke, right? Oh my gosh, this is so like this is so powerful. Okay, pile number 3, Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and of course trust. Okay, trust in that what you cannot see, believe in that of what is not, you know, in the physical, right? You got the love. I've never seen this one, TBH, in the entire time that I've had the deck. Anyway, so Horizon I know I butchered it, like facts. Codependency and boundaries, right? Give yourself leeway, give yourself breathing room to the point where you can actually break down the situation for that aha moment to occur is what I'm getting. And this has been like bugging me a little bit, TBH. But yeah. And then, of course, fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. So it's like your past is merging with your future for your present to be multifaceted, right? It's like who you are today is who you'll be tomorrow, is what I'm getting. I don't even know if that like is like it makes sense, but it made sense in my head, so that's why I spoke about it. So let's see what's your advice for the week ahead, pile number 3. What is your advice for the week ahead? Oof. Thank you. And then of course we have Pleiades. So you have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration. I feel like you will be, or you have been working with spirit, basically, right? You've been getting a lot of downloads. You've been receiving a lot of downloads because in all these cards, their eyes are down. I don't see their faces that much, but channeling and uplifting humanity. So that's why it's kind of like, how can I help others? It could be that for some of you are like healers a lot of the time. I don't really have the feeling of saying, nurturers, but healers, right? Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So you're reaching out, you're starting to make those connections with those who are like you, right? At the bottom of the deck is the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? So it could be like you're no longer going to be clinging on to your past beliefs. You've outgrown certain beliefs that you've had. And I feel like this is a transformational period where you're seeking to put the puzzles of the pieces together so you can essentially find that foundational like movement. It's not a shift like a tower moment, but it's kind of like, okay, let's make my structure stronger for a stable foundation, right? So yeah, these have been your messages. I really like this for you, pile number 3. All right, if you have made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next reading. Besitos.